Hey you guys, Susanna here. I'm back to work on Anne's piece. I thought I've got a bit of a layout of what I want to do. I'll get some of this, and what else have I got? This as well. So a bit of so what I'm probably going to do, I'll just do a few little bits and pieces. What I wanted to do in here was let's sort of how the final layout that I want to do, but we need to do some stitching first. So that on the top, there. I love this piece, it's really nice. So, and then see whether I put that on there. So what I'd like to do is just go up and down with that, but then I might work on this piece. And she wanted, where are we, Anne Brooks? White, creams and greys. So I've got some greys here. Really wouldn't mind doing some French knots or something in there. And creams, I might even do, because it's got a little bit of that, and it's a creamy, but it's a creamy yellow. I've got a tiny bit of yellow on there as well, and it's sort of I might do that, and it's the centre, so I might start off with that. I don't think I've used this one yet. Pin. Now I did this similar. I've laid it down. I've got a bit of grey fabric underneath, and then the white. So I'll do it in these centre bits. Just leads itself to some French knots, or probably actually some colonial knots, because it'd be easier to do. It's a good needle this, but it's just really small head, and it's a bit harder to get the thing out. So do here. What I should do, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can sort of see where the dots are, and I'm going to do a bit of in between, a bit of stitching in between that as well. So that's probably where all the work's going to be. Okay, we'll start here, and then we'll do, have a look how big a colonial knot is first. If it's not big enough, we'll do a French knot. Does seem a bit small. It's got this really nice linen in the back of it. You can't even see it. You guys wouldn't be able to see it. So just going to do some colonial knots in and around. So how are we all going? This, I can't believe this is the last one that I'm working on in this collaboration. It's been a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. It's got a little bit of dust in there. Yeah, really enjoyed it, and it's been really nice to interact with the girls behind the scenes and getting to know them better. They're really lovely. There's some beautiful people in this community of people. Okay. So this is how you can, it's almost like I've gone back to the beginning. There's definite places to put things, that's for sure. Might do some of grey in between as well. That's what I might do. So in here, I don't know if you can see that. It's teeny. You got these little holes here like that, and so I might do the yellowy colour in there, and then in between do some greys. It's just so hard to see at this angle, and it's quite a little bit dark in here. So this is about as interesting for you guys to watch as watching paint dry, because you all know how to do colonial knots, but this is what I'm going to be working on. And what have we got here? I don't know what I'm going to do. I might even follow along. I'd probably have to do this first. I might just go follow, like with this anything, you follow the fabric, and I'll follow that to hold that down. I might just have to hold that down somehow. And it's really light grey, this is. It's hard to see. We put a little bit of this in Jeanette's one as well, so that'll go on the top. Just wondering if I might just do a running stitch along there and then do some lazy daisies, but I know that I'm going to be covering some of that, so we need to know which ones we're covering and which ones we aren't. So maybe do some of these ones in the lazy daisy. And I really like this, it sort of breaks up a bit of that as well. It's really quite pretty, I really love that. So and then we're going to go around the outside of that one as well. I think most of the work is going to be done in this lace down here. Ow, just stabbed myself. Okay. Yeah, Lauretta got her piece quite early actually. I sent it at the end of, when did I send it? Late December, early January, because postage, you know, after Christmas and COVID and all that kind of stuff was running not that great, but it was obviously starting to pick up a little bit. I have to get a move on with this one. I'll probably have to post this off soon because it's going to the UK from Australia. I'm going to allow 5 weeks actually, so she might get hers early too, but better early than too late. I think I might have to undo that. It didn't quite sit right. Nope. That's what happens. They're quite hard to pull apart when you've made a boo-boo with these. Okay. not going to sit here and let you watch me fix this. I'll stop with that part. Just giving it some texture, and then I'm going to proceed to go on with that. Quite like some of these greys. So I'm going to do a running stitch along there, I think. I need to hold that down. I've got a bit more grey thread this time round. Than I did when I did Jeanette's. Okay. Just not big enough, this jolly thing. It's got a bigger hole. There we go, but it's a bit of a bigger needle as well, which is not always good. Now, okay. Like with Loretta's, I will follow it along. Sometimes doing the running stitch is the best one to do. Yep. Okay. I'm amazed at how different each of the pieces that I've made for the ladies. I've tried to, I'm doing it in my own style, but it, because I've gotten to know them over the time and doing it in my style, but in their colours, but also in something that you think they might like. It's quite long. Stay on my finger. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit long. Let's see if I can find the. I did have a needle that was in something else, but it's can't seem to find it. I feel like I'm the Goldilocks of trying to find the right needle. But this is not too bad, as in it's a good strength, because it's got a fair few layers to go through, and it's like linen, and it's linen underneath as well, so there's a I'll just have to do one at a time, I think. I'll be doing a lot of this stuff behind the scenes. A bit quiet today. It's just busy concentrating, and you don't sort of always know what to say sometimes. I hope you've enjoyed doing this, watching this collaboration. Funnily enough, when I do the collaboration, put them up, with a few of them I've had like dislikes, and I'm like, why would you dislike it? Especially if it's like for me, for my stuff, but when I've received one from one of the other ladies, and I just think it's so rude If you don't like it, don't watch it, because it's yeah. I can understand if I said something offensive or something like that, but I don't know why people press the dislike button. Not that it's better pressing that than leaving a horrible comment. That would be worse. Okay. Very quiet. I do love the vintage linens and all that I've used in this. This is from a vintage tablecloth, and that's, I don't know what that's from, probably from another vintage tablecloth. And this is really nice old linen. This is new, but that's vintage as well. And these are colours that before doing Jeanette's one I didn't really work well with, like as in hadn't worked much with, but I really like them. There hasn't been a colour combination in the girls ones that I've made that I haven't really liked. They all look nice. And I've noticed a lot of people doing on Instagram and on their channels the, what's her name, Anne's tag challenge, which is really nice to see. A lot of all the tags that everyone's doing. She always brings out some awesome stuff. Okay, here we go. Now I'm wondering whether I do it on the top or I just glue this down and then pin. I think I might glue this down and then go through it. Oh, I lost my stainless steel pin and this thing has gone all bleh. So the glue on here, oh, there we go, it's coming up good now. It gets a little bit yucky. It's enough to hold it. Okay. I won't put them on here. Now I need this back again. Actually might use this same colour to do a running stitch all the way around, to be honest. Ow! Some of you probably felt that. Oh, I don't know how many times I've pinned myself. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because it does fray. It's a injury sport. actually. Oh, it's one of those days, eh? Pinning myself, really quiet. Ugh, see, it's moved. I'll probably just continue on with that. Try not to prick myself, and then probably just turn it off, because you've got the drift of what I'm going to be doing with her piece anyway. Okay, that really hurt. Still sore. Okay, gathering this up. Okay, this is what I mean. I think after this I might go around, continue to go around in this colour and this needle, because it's nice and thick to go around, but I might have to find another one because it's really long, and that's probably why I've jabbed myself. There we go. It seems a little thick. I'm going through a few layers. Yeah, when I cut it, I didn't quite cut it long enough, so it's come up to here, but I needed it a bit longer. So now it's going through a few more layers. The joys. Okay. Now, I've really been enjoying making my lovely block of the month pieces. They're really nice. I've quite ahead with what I've doing. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. A lot of fun coming up with the design and then working on them, and then, you know, making up the kits. Sometimes I got quite a few kits, like with the first one, but then with the second one, not as many. Okay. It's just pending on what I've got on in my stash of stuff and what I can get a good supply of. Okay, keep going here. It's going to be covered with a yo-yo anyway. Okay. Maybe do some bigger stitches around here. We want to keep it together. I think I did this on Loretta's. Normally I sew around it, but a running stitch will work. See how it frays? Okay, well, that's looking rather cute. And then I might use this is that colour, works really well with that. And go along with the lines and try and fix this. I'll get the needle in there and try and fix that, come off camera. But that's how it's looking so far. It's really hard for you to see. You can see that's a little bit yellow, but that's all I will do. So there we go. It's going to go like this, like that. And this will go here with a few of these. I'm going to go like this. There. That'll be put down a little bit straighter, and I'm going to do a stitching on there. Also better. So off camera I'm going to do lines along there, just so I know, and then I'll put that down so I won't need to stitch or whatever underneath that part. And then that's like that. I like that. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching, and the next one you see of this will be her finished piece, and then that's it. Oh god. Well, of my collaboration anyway, but I'll still be doing stitching and stuff behind the scenes. So okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I hope I wasn't too quiet and this wasn't too boring for you, because by the end, you know, this is the 6th one and there's not many stitches that you haven't already seen. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.